Hi, this is John Rull for the Rull Report. Today is Saturday, August 2nd, 2025, and I'd like to welcome everyone to my channel. I hope you find these videos informative, and I'd like to get right into the topic today, which is the American Dream. The American Dream is what is bringing so many people to the United States, and the reasons why so many people want to come. We have an idea of what the American Dream is and how it can be achieved. So anyway, let's get right in on the data and see about the American Dream. I was surprised and shocked by some of the statistics that I've seen, and I'd like to share that with you so I could focus on different aspects like education and healthcare and jobs and job security. But I think the key element of the American Dream is home ownership. The less home ownership is possible for the average American worker, then the less this country is providing the possibility to realize the American Dream, and the more affordable home purchases, it is more possible. So anyway, I just gonna focus on some statistics to show you, but in general, I can go over some basic statistics. Homes were approximately 2 times the cost of the average American household income. So let's just say that the average household income was $5,000 in 1945. Well, the house was $10,000. So this was a very favorable situation for those who were trying to purchase a home. If we move into the year 19, there are many situations in 1960 that point to that year as the greatest year for the American Dream. After that, we start to get a decline in the possibility of home ownership. In 1980, we have a 3 to 1 number. So if the average household income in 1980 was 20,000, that means the homes were costing 60,000. By the year 2000, that number was 4. So homes are still within reach of the average American worker, but they'll need a much bigger down payment to get a home loan and to get a home. And if we go to today, 2025, we're looking at a ratio of 5 to 1. The 5, so the homes are 5 times more expensive than the average household salary. And if you go to even more specific areas, like let's get right in on the numbers here. If we go into cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, San Jose, and Miami, we're looking at ratios between 7 to 12 times income. And I've put this data together in a graph. I consolidated other data, and I got a rating of the American for different years. If we go into these numbers, in 1945, the number was 4 out of 10. For the American Dream, there was still a lot of social inequalities, and people were coming back from the war. They did not have training, so after World War II, there was a bill that was passed that would provide paid education for the returning vets, so the veterans of World War II. So they were able to go to college and get engineering degrees, and they improved themselves quite a bit, whatever degrees in college they wanted. So anyway, if we go to 1960, which is considered the peak year of the American dream, we have a rating of 8 out of 10. If we go to 1980, it's 6 out of 10. So the American dream had now dropped off considerably since 1960. If we go to today, 2025, the rating is 5. And in 10 years, in 2035, the rating will be 3. So we're going definitely in the wrong direction. Look at the trend line here. If you can see that. Sorry about that. There we go. You can see that since 1960, there has been a slow descent from the peak, and we're now continuing to head lower. So this isn't a comment against President Trump or against President Biden, but in general, since 1960, we've lost steam as far as Americans being able to realize the American dream. And as we get in towards the 20s, worsen. So obviously, in order to make, to turn this ship around, we're first going to have to, and so there's measures that can be done to do that. Now, if we're going to get that trend to reverse and start going back up, that's going to take a Herculean effort in order to do that, but it's possible. So I don't think the American dream is impossible for those who work hard and do their best, but as the factors that make up the American dream continue to worsen in this country, the American dream will be less and less realizable for the general population. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this data and information to you in my third RAW report of the day. I wish everyone well. And again, this channel is not Republican or Democrat. I try to be honest and look for statistics and try to find an answer which is not something I hope it would be, but I try to look for what it really is. So you're always welcome to leave comments below and dream if you think that if this statistics is wrong, if this numbering system from 1 to 10 is wrong. Was 1960 the peak year for the American dream? Are we now heading towards a situation that's worse in the 2030s? Because that's what the data is pointing towards. Anyway, you're welcome to comment below, and I hope to hear back from you. And I look forward to seeing you in future videos. So have a great weekend and all the best. Bye-bye.